for a higher juicy news. Bima Obibia Aquaba. Latest hot and one Aremeyaw bro. Now sana something in Abebaro. So we now subscribe ya Bomodia say over subscribe. Now while I give video don't give us a thumbs up, not fee share now or fufrosu. Now we be here now and someone ekoso ewo Ghana memohano. Afi you share a year and someone abeto yeponoso. Inti a year some kumu a year sansemoya babitu ya moma inti dia ekoso inti nzemono.
Abronye DC and so the general secretary. They say I didn't home fight, home match, proper home match. Now me sure so follow up do say baby o do say omoko disciplinary committee.
Yeah. I've been telling you, sir, a sad MPP has depreciated to become what it is today. A very sinking entity. They don't seem to realize it. They don't seem that nothing is happening, and I think that is a shame because we opted for a multi-party democracy where other parties will be responsible, will be very efficient, will be very vibrant. Your democracy, because whenever a government is in power, very often they compromise on a lot of stuff. You need a very vibrant, competent, intelligent opposition to hold them in check. Because they'll do the excesses. So when you have a responsible opposition party, but the MPP is refusing to be responsible, and they are just wallowing in the pool of being a responsible political party. Yes. I say, I'm for Abronye and the Chama Wontumi a disciplinary committee. Fine. The question is, then Abronye. Why then? And yet the same Abronye a few days ago, no more to go up until the demonstration. And yet the same Chama Wontumi and a party in this one who could go up until some demonstration. Abronye was picked by the police because one, or alleged criminal conspiracy.
Sure.
Now, course between the CIA, the IGP, and then the NDC said they colluded. They were in connivance to commit crime and or alleged say or evidence. Because my culture is in a country, when they come to homeland security, police so the chief. If the chief is in collusion with the political party, that has serious security implications. So the police will invite you to come and explain, give better and further particulars. Now, Wontumi authenticated those claims, Now, you have to for no because say you're not crazy IGP, yes, I did, and then obey your man boy for. That is why he was called. So, verbal diarrhea no or Randy B. Sam Pasiaki Kana no Kika. That was why he was called. And so the same person not turning attention or the same verbal diarrhea no about so as a political party. And then who will be our moral authority ben to call that same person. Or they will be a more friend no. We see no ye huna ye tita no fa but the other and another bow so in there. What dear, oh friend before you first say Abronye nyanya and maybe say your friend say Owusu be mpako kan bi no omo friend about disciplinary committee na the yeti an say omo suspend no enti party no mo no obi su chan obi and obi hu hia chan obi what is happening Chama Wontumi nsema onama o kekan is it not the same thing the guy was called because of certain alleged cases of crime or you involved in. That is why the CID and your friend say EOCO called him and I'm investigating, I'm even disappointed up to now final court. But I think that the process are in place. Very soon he will appear. Some of these things and I'm fan. The question is at the end of call and the AC within the party tell you that this is who they are as people, you understand? And is it not embarrassing as a serious political entity like the MPP, like you've been saying, these are people you mentioned. You understand? So my advice has always been that I want the MPP to reform itself. They need very radical your friend saying surgical reconstruction, like I told you. Now I'm more and recapture more old glory. And now I'm for Nimo to be a very responsible party full of intellectuals and then intellectuals will be people talking like children, men thinking like babies, and some of the decisions coming out are so funny and phony. You don't even know where the direction they are going. They are sheer contradiction. So, sir, your friend say, we no more do more. Why not? Because some Krofo ya Council of Elders ne other way na ene Kwabena Agyapong say sikaya mode to they don't even have the authority to even charge that extra for. How can any normal person sit and say obi contested for president that offer 4 million Ghana cedi? Juma be no oye say any political party ya condone krono say amount for more krono. How can you ask obi say offer 4 million as a development fee and for to political party way? It doesn't make sense. It means the entire political way has been, monetized. You can't get in. So if you are very intelligent and you have ideas, you can't get in because the thing is for a highest bidder. And as a political party, we lose power over China. I'm expecting say that we don't hate nobody. We are just trying to ensure that politics and say opposition. I remember there was a timer. That's why some TV stations are from me. I have your friends saying some kind of links with some of the students. Some of the students on more campus, both NDC and MPP. Make sure someone from because these are young ones who are coming, and they need to be given that particular opportunity to also, learn politics in the way. A bit to me, I'm a depart away from this dirty politics. Now you infuse a certain sense of reasoning into these young people to see politics from a very different angle and from a very different perspective. But if young people are watching and this is what they see, you don't see any principal position from anybody. Nobody is showing any value, any principle, nothing. It's about a personal interest and a advance. And if you have all these challenges choking the party, yes, party be your friends are same woman. Yeah. But you see, it's the reason why Mubika say it is important, say, reorganization within the party rather than rushing to elect a flag bearer. Because a bottom-up approach in a reorganization political sense, it's just to ensure, say, you you pin people together, you try to reconnect bridges in Abubuno. Say, you have a solid base. And when you rise to the top, or whoever that comes top, will be a reflection of the base. But whoever you put at the top, may not be a reflection of the base. I know that you create problem for yourself, and you use the entire time ahead patching differences. And as a political party in opposition, this is not the time to be getting people out. Politics, I said there are no good riddance. Nipano said the OCTA you can use people. I don't know, say what study politics to a very higher. The best people to use in politics is Obia or your enemy. It's very easy to use them. Obia unnecessary on power no. But you had an answer adjini so Obi and you say as on president as on pay we have some then na permanent quatran. In politics, the best people you can use any power on power some. Because when you give them responsibility, all that they have to do on daily basis is to prove to you that they can do the job, and I said they don't hate you. So you give them a responsibility unless they veer off. Because I have to do it diligently because any excuse, any mistake will be seen or will be interpreted. And if the person has a name, you harness it. Because as president or as a leader of any institution, you are underway to choose the best of human resources that are available. You don't choose and pick, and as a pick and choose in those kind of way. And I think MPP as an institution need to open itself up, engage your friends that learn dialogue, discussion. Because there are a lot of intelligent people within the party, but they are not giving them room because certain few people have encroached the top and making all the decisions. And that decision of making is not inuring into the fortunes of the party. You understand? When you're careful, now one manager will near my year, opposition now one, what's now watch it? And it will not help the fortunes of the party. You understand? So I think they need to tone down. Because in their politics, people have come to understand this about using those harsh words and TV so political party will lose power. Or try to reconnect with the people of this country has boycotted over about 3 media houses. Now, only media house when here, what hey, for a political party, you know, so ma, only when they lose.
I don't lose anything.
Yes, because every day you sit here and whatever message you want to propagate, you propagate.
Exactly.
But as a serious political party, you don't have an enemy friend in the media because that is a platform. It's a media unfriendly. And I'll just go there and put my message across. I don't know, they will be any people who be say who Kenyans asem. Now if you boycott the media, nyansa be in the womb. Say I'm no about 4 serious media houses who grow my boycott. You are not learning as a political party. So I think say the contradiction and stuff for the Asha say a good day be neko. And I'm telling you, say, Opa Yentin had predicted this elections here ebe baso January.
Yeah, Wontumi so much say
it will be bloody. Because Obianim say the whole essence of say on 1 year bottom up approach, just to ensure because current leadership you way. Omunyina at demonstrate is almost support Bawumia. Omunyina in the previous elections, demonstrate here. So we jam on Mukofi no Mkoto abafufra. The next line of Akufo Addo might not align with Bawumia. Enti yenyen intentem. Now you making sure say the current crop of leadership you next ho na you 2 year lusu kra you flag bearer no o lusu a no obeya obe point here maybe. That's what they are doing. And the Kennedy and Co. Omobe kasa do election now. Said almost kind they will mafia them. And because the whole agenda is to put Bawumia there. And that is not how we do a political party, you understand? So I think the MPP is not ready to learn. They are still sitting on their high horses and they are not ready to listen to anybody. And my culture said, what TV asana se wusi musuo kwan so a wona se ha uko wu obi stop wa wunjina even come kra na hotena police for jina obaria obetwam because ukwaku nothing will stop you. So and like I said wusi musuo kwan so a wona se ha that is what they are doing. They are just rushing to crash. And until they crash, nothing will stop them. And I've listened to a lot of people who have criticized this up-down approach.
Yes.
Kojo Kyeremanteng and several other important people within the party. Besides, I didn't think I consult you. President Akufo Addo not work. He comes MPP decisions on Muteki. They don't involve him. You understand? It means a certain court will run the party, just to satisfy their personal interest. And that is not how we run a political party. So, maybe I am but as an analyst, this is our job. We point out the fact to you, and it is what it is. And you see, the motive dealing with more are coming because you wake up a friend saying, and Ubeyi Abronye swear for him. Now you want to be swear for him, and the party Ubedru, we know how many people was Saki about him.
There be suddenly a way for Bawumia, the Ayen film. Sana Denakwa. And I know when you're because Kasema Wontumi Kai. Some Casio very dangerous as a leader. Executive. Na executive, I Munina, Muslim person democracy here, Juma party. Namode Shaya Basi Kotwaba. No, what me Jina camera and him. I say, I didn't shed your Bawumia, and until na more delegates in our to abane caneno, your person one more 20 year maintaining with someone. So you see, what contradicted the whole exercise.
No, first of all, I didn't move. And I said, no, you didn't even realize how cancer can see. I didn't move because no leader will be making such a irresponsible, reckless statement. But I didn't move. I said, he didn't even know the implication of what he's saying. It's the reason why I'm surprised Kennedy and Co sat there and allowed them to do this particular thing. Because Makacho, that is what Asema Meteha Mekai. That is the same thing. The whole thing is to ensure that the current leaders will stay and make sure that Bawumia is elected. Or movie no Mukofi they don't care. Yeah. So they're maintaining the status quo just to ensure that Bawumia is inserted. And nothing less, nothing more. You understand? So Kennedy and Co, I wonder why they don't see some of these things and they're just playing along. But you see, the whole thing is that after electing Bawumia, that is not the end of the party. I think now or reorganize it into a proper political party. And you think if you don't treat Kennedy and other people well, you think you'll get their support. So you see, the long-term thinking of the party, is a bit compromised. Yeah. People are motivated by sheer greed and what they will get. Personal and that tells you the sort of government that we had. It's a reflection. So if organizing a political party, this is how chaotic it is. You can imagine the governance so nobody hated anybody. That was the state of affair at play at the time. They messed up this country, they destroyed this country, they destroyed its economy. They attack people, broke the heart of institutions, attack individuals, destroyed the sanctity and the integrity of state institutions, destroyed our democracy. We nearly lost our democracy. And that is the signature Akufo Addo Jaya no ti abontia o keka nsemu ni se Ghana for no one day beba no so.
All right. Yadi betwa to ni me I learned say what you want to me interview no grante wo adom no. Concerning on EOCO phone kita hodie or say omo asize ni 15 luxurious cars. Emma say ono wo dwene ho onti ase. Ohun de wa ye nti omo asize sa cars
na dream na ha. And you see everything, and now I don't know who Nipo more granted this interview to or granted to a TV station and a media house. So it's funny, you see. Then there are other questions you should be asking.
Exactly.
I told you the last time. The FBI is in town. And you see, there is a criminal syndicate, mainly in Nigeria and Ghana for, and people in Canada will attest to it. And no, I mean, no, because I, that is what they are doing. Your friends are residential areas in America and other people. I want for packet cars or more than name those kind of way. That's what they do. Over packet cars, there's a lot zeros or whatever. To Kano, and they find a way to ship these cars to Africa, either Ghana or Nigeria. Cars in Bedroa. When for some baton or more winning, a bit of Shatawale day, car, you know, said the actual price is $250,000. So I told my 150. Oh, town say a chrono dear. You know, and just meaning dear because the price alone will give it out a chrono dear. And there are garages, a bar, a bit of from good garages, a goofy, and you could see the amount. And these are cars are winning now got to toy. You bought them cheap. So if the FBI and the Canadian authorities have flagged Indian authorities, I'm on for Riaka and we are investigating her. At the end of the day, and some of these guys, they have their chances, everything number. So the very moment these cars are flagged in the system, they will retrieve it back. And it's the reason why, as most cars have been confiscated. So there are several people I know, including garages and so because all these are stolen cars. What I say, and the turn out your friends a due diligence ben away and now because now air funtin and water. Nipa na water food no, he didn't even have that capacity to be selling those cars, but you bought it. Proper documentation on your be mount. Yeah. Chatawale issue buy no unzonya document be the Sanet here because they are buying it or no Korea, so he's selling it to you cheap. And this is the explanation that was given to Wontumi. Said those luxurious cars that they go for, you know. Yes, utisi kana toy, but you crony, they are man for car, man for better. Now, America cars now dotono. A young credit do na yam fasika boom could answer what all year do to Hoka and Kwabena Korea, where we are no, they are paying unless you have proper insurance a bit Miyako near Tofu from an as a baby who be amount. And these are the realities. And this are by say we are collaborating with the FBI to ensure say some of these stolen cars are retrieved. Now your flag is our cars and a then argue say me car no me talk from a legitimate source. Me documents in here, me talk for your price I made it all in here. If you're able to provide all this legitimate documentation and as for HSA indeed, you bought the car. I am not sure. And answer what's here. And our Falari company, what contact you, you buy directly from them. Now with the Bakroma, Obiama major car. But said there are people driving their expensive cars around. And let me put it on record. It's not just Wontumi way and your politics, but there are several people are Yajijomo cars. And a bit cars is when car no background free Canada. They need to take it through a proper check just to ensure say car in your stolen cars. And you have to be very careful what you buy and who you are buying from and what you are doing. You understand? And side operation here because it is happening in Nigeria too. Because cars we are Ghana and Nigeria no and they are selling. I bring croissant the bifa Cote d'Ivoire. Ghana for obedu chrome ha no more the cover your fence sirim no more the koto your fence Burkina Ekotombi. So a syndicate are more operating for long. But I'm so proud of food, na sika no nya ne cheap ntino. Onya ya na wato ba kroma wato krono de a won so we liable. The question whether you win him and say win him, but say either say win him and now win him no price in the betchere. Or car ya $300,000 now turn $150,000. Clearly you know say and your car that car mono. And who turn 150, you should know say something fishy is going on. What I say. So I think say I are Ghana for as a young kasa yesuya sometimes greed and I don't go so he should open up and tell people the real story. And the media for also your investigation or more bizarre questions now. They should be asking them the critical question. Don't give the person platform to channel misinformation, disinformation. Because Kromano is Oko Kunipa now we NDC MPP. I'm for support.
Yeah.
And that is a strategy these people are employing. I think that the fact must be put out. And the media houses, it's not as if they don't know. They know these things. They know these realities. And I think that if they are able to walk and ask all these probing critical questions, and Nipa no onya kukudrokra mejina bonten and keka sanse mune na watu 15 car o sika adwuma be na ya auto 15 Los car okroma sei. Ahia for gu party no bi de obedi kura onya sika to Los car 15 e pack go fie.
So nya kadila.
How many na betimi atwi? MPP party no ukọ various villages akwaya hia for ma obeti ba bi de obedi kura onya na what we ya so no o chairman na ato ya fence Los car 15 egu ni dem. I think that you see me say emre bi beso Ghana for ani bete nyansa be ba man 14 and sorry be chance yagu. Again, political party, there are a lot of idiots are only opportunity standing on the political stage, playing your friends honorable. Ghana for any tier, these people will come to their default position. They will never come anywhere close to power. And that day, is fast approaching because young people are becoming increasingly intelligent. Because there are people you call honorable now, sometimes we hear my brabo now him. What I say. So I think that day is fast approaching.
All right, the business today. How far away to Wontumi and Edubwa in cases? But your Attorney General or my updates. I am so yeah the updates no. Ebe bro.
Sit there now. Oh my Jimmy Wabagi can question where I do you think this will convince anybody to vote for Bawumia? No, he could not justify why Ghanaians should vote for Bawumia if these animals decide to make him flag bearer. And you see, we have been doing this job for a long time. Yeah, no, the reason why Debbie I'm trying to catch Ghana for say MPP for Jimmy. Mahamadu Bawumia and I'm Ghana now catch Ghana for say we are sorry. We are sorry. He's apologizing on behalf of himself and appointees. Hey. And you see, let's get serious as a nation. The NPP, Bawumia, these people are jokers. And some of the media journalists from TV, now, I want to discuss something with you today. And what I want to discuss with you, is got to do with Kennedy Agyapong. It's got to do with the primaries now, Now, there's something going on, I believe, say, as a Ghanaian, we say Kennedy Agyapong, the EOCO in summer omo kachere no. Nipa bi omo party nim omo kache Kennedy Agyapong no. Science no o deserve ana. Is he actually reaping what he sowed? Kennedy Agyapong at a point nyoma bia oyeye as a politician no eno na ende onya ho akwetua e wo MPP mu ana. Somebody will ask this fair question. Let me be very honest with you. Osha Bawumia Campaign, Kennedy Agyapong campaign now. The Bawumia Campaign team, they have been very, very diabolical, dirty, and stupid. As much as I don't care about Kennedy, I know Kennedy is not intelligent to be president. I know Kennedy is not ripe to even lead a chicken farm. Osha Omo campaign no mo yena. Bawumia group no. Enkofubu Bawumia group no. The way they are campaigning the deliberate way omu gu Kennedy Agyapong enimu ase nipa bia omu nya nipa anka with all due respect Kennedy kura fie yaka say omu be perform kura Kennedy will not allow no. Today those people are looking in the face of Kennedy Agyapong calling themselves MPP for telling Kennedy Agyapong things on a normal day, nobody would tell him. You ask yourself, Ebane saying and the Yedruha. It is because Kennedy Agyapong, dear Odiayano, and the MPP4 and Kwarano, Omuchachreno. And there are so many people in this party here. And I'm speaking, I'm speaking as an MPP person today. You see, there be one party ni muno. There air koso. She in Sambia nipeka. On a normal day. Abronye DC. Wa catch obia wa party ni mu say oye Bawumia nipa. She in Sama Abronye DC kafa Kennedy Agyapong. And you want to tell me, say, Mahamadu Bawumia has not heard any of these? No, he has heard it. Now, say Yatu Abani Ria, is Bawumia going to extend a hand to Kennedy to come and join him campaign around the nation, Anna? Because the kind of things are, in Sama Abronye, Chairman Wontumi, now my member video, at a point, low life riff-raffs. Low life. Yakas will be a low lifer. Oni ekura. Oni bibian pochen ekura. The life is worth not more than a rat. Yakas say low life. Yes, boy bi. Nini ma da obe joining MPP. Ko ka o se dien. Ne sisru ha nyina wa she. A low life rat. On Bobra. Because of Bawumia influence, because of what they are doing in the MPP, such a person to me Net2 TV so no aka say ono ompe obi a wabodam. Why should the MPP elect Kennedy Agyapong wabodam to lead the NPP? A low life. Okay? When you listen, these are things they are saying on Wontumi radio, and these are Bawumia's people.
Because they need direction, they need purpose. Now we be deal for them. Me boss ye nya ni tu ho adwuma o ye mia ni ti so da nipa me ni adwuma ye mia ni tu so da na sa nipa ye bia ni tu so man ko so contest election ni ya kwa hin obi a what can give party we be deal ko for atem me boss ye nya ni tu ho adwuma o ye mia ni ti so da nipa me ni adwuma ye mia ni tu so da na sa nipa ye bia ni tu so man ko so contest election ni ya kwa hin obi a what can give party we be deal ko for atem me boss ye nya ni tu ho adwuma o ye mia ni ti so da nipa me ni adwuma ye mia ni tu so da na sa nipa ye bia ni tu so man ko so contest election ni ya kwa hin obi a what can give party
sa boy we etna ready to say Bawumia ye ne boss na ono ne boss e Bawumia ye mbie ni tiri so. Na then yefa obi a ye bie ni tiso a technically wa bodam to come and lead the NPP. Otchere ma Wontumi radio so. And all catch we as say Erade Yago Kennedy Agyapong. Because of politics, boy we the coca was a ding. A low life Kennedy car tie bako a bit much boy we and then my make copies on move. Kennedy Agyapong the car tie bako a bit much boy we ne ma men and papa ekopim so mbewu but boy way because of politics Bawumia ehye chi Net2 TV so because of primaries ebie na no ka che Kennedy say ono ne boss Bawumia ye mbie na adwene so on board am na ye den yekofa obi a ye bie na adwene so say on meye party ni flag bearer. I'm going to be very honest here. Me hu say Kennedy nkofo no eye campaign but when you compare Bawumia nkora no nyoma omoka in summer omoka with TV so the radio so against Kennedy Agyapong. Then I ask myself, Kennedy Agyapong, after all this, Sankofo we frau sebedi omuchiye campaigner, are you going to get up from your house to say because of party unity, after all these things, in some way you gather your people to follow Bawumia to go and campaign to make Bawumia president. Now, low life way catch the wa bottom. You cannot lead the MPP. I will be disappointed. Say, after all this, say we Kennedy Agyapong now was sorry. Say, I am going to follow Bawumia Some boy we would see you as a madman. Because Uncle say a hookah crampo beton so. Say asoma mi be manwa king. A your party na mi wom. Party a wom oni position o. Bawumia na hwe no. Abronye Agyarko oyema Bawumia. Na ye den na low life way. Ohie ni ba. Na sesro ha nyina etutu. Eye artificial na hye. Otumi tina radio so ka say, "Wo Kennedy, ye bie wa adwene so no wa bodam, you don't deserve." Ono ne boss Bawumia on board am o. Asante na all ka wono. Asante na all ka akire wo Kennedy Agyapong. And it's so I just want to ask my Kennedy, maybe some a simple question. It's when you know and we are upon in someone kofo when you know king. And how aggressive they are just because of power. Are you going to tell your people, your beloved followers, who are going to be beaten on election day? Some of them who are going to lose their lives, which I know for a fact, because the Bawumia MPP, Omutimono, they have decided to do everything to win these elections. Eddie Kennedy, are you going to get up and come stand on TV and say, Ghana for me pese me di Bawumia chi na Bawumia ekodi president inti Wontumi Bawumia? Are you going to do that? Akompreko. Is that what you represent? Video no sha ya emu ahwem hwe video na. It is painful
because they need direction, they need purpose. Now we be deal for atem. Me boss ye nya ni tu ho adwuma o. Ye mia ni ti so da. Nipa me ni adwuma ye mia ni tu so da. Na sa nipa ye bia ni tu so man ko say on contest election ni yakwahin. Obi a what can give party? Me boss ye nya ni tu ho adwuma o. Ye mia ni ti so da. Nipa me ni adwuma ye mia ni tu so da. Na sa nipa ye bia ni tu so man ko say on contest election ni yakwahin. Obi a what can give party? Me boss ye nya ni tu ho adwuma o. Ye mia ni ti so da. Nipa me ni adwuma ye mia ni tu so da. Na sa nipa ye bia ni tu so man ko say on contest election ni yakwahin. Obi a what can give party?
Now this is disheartening, and I don't blame these people who are being sponsored by Bawumia to do this. It's fine. The party is behind these people. They have rigged the elections already. They will rig, Bawumia will win. But I want to see if Kennedy Agyapong has integrity, has credibility. Into Sankofo where we are. So the Ekaya Nina, Mamma Freman Fanko. Kennedy Agyapong way, one on call for Nina, Mam Rambedi Bawumia. Now, one almost so about Damono. Wo Kennedy no muso ye bie wa adwene so no wona refraps aso kwasia se wa adwene nya adwuma no na wafa enkofo ma se yenkodi Bawumia chi no nkodi president in the name of party, but enye in the name of party na enkofo ka ansem way. People are saying these things in the name of party. It hurts me. People are saying all these things against you because in the name of party. So are you going to use in the name of party? Senkofo we sisi wie omo bomu wie egi 2 mini wie. Are you going to say the name of party? Enti omo de omo kra to ho e supporting no musika. They should listen to these things and follow Bawumia na. Yeah, my can be being show. I might have my differences with Kennedy Agyapong, and everybody knows it. Kennedy Agyapong, when I go back and forth, we have even ended up in court. He's not an enemy. The right thing was supposed to be done, and it was done, and I walked out as the victor in court against Kennedy, and it is on record. But you see, for Kennedy to be subjected to stuff like this abuse, this kind of thing, because he says he also wants to lead the party. He says obi bedi party nim and you lose ekodu 38% into opese ono so bedi anim na ohu senior party no Ghana begina tum. What is wrong about that? Ye nyina ne te party and na ye yi asemesi se onkodi anim and ye lose margin binsi world politics muda. And Owusu hunu will say, okay, Mr. Maminko, ebi a Ghana for whom ya, me who be on my corner. Normally the same party that about power BM. Why is this going on? Why is Bawumia? Why is all this going on? And then Bawumia ko send kwarachi or party dim. Bawumia cannot tell me, oh, a branch and can say, my boss. And this boy has been eating from Bawumia's house. He has stood on different platforms to say he's campaigning for Bawumia. Or say my boss, yembi en adwim, yembi en itiso on board amo. Na ye den na party team yama bodam ni bedi enim. Na opese bodam ni bedi enim, on pene ma bodam ni bedi enim. Bodam fo achifo na opese be campaign ma. I am being real on this matter. I don't fucking care about the NPP. But Ubebusa said, Kennedy, is he reaping what he has been sowing for years? At the point that Kennedy calling for, he was calling for war in Ghana. We were telling you, Kennedy, at the point, you Kennedy Agyapong, you were saying things you're not supposed to say. John Mahama, Otna TV, so can say, John Mahama. We were telling you, and the rats, riffraffs, and the Bawumia is empowering nobodies to sit on national television, on Chairman Wontumi's radio, to tell the world to say, oh, you be with this one bodam. You don't have the right. Party now do sika shebuno. Party now o kawana otchere no. You what bodam until you don't have the right to lead the party. Jack. Kennedy, I make a bibinchiro. Sometimes when I sit here and I tell Ghana for say, me good pathway, it is for the good of all of us, Kennedy. I know sometimes on tema say, MPP for tema say, so me tana make say, I will say a good pathway, me good in 2028. It's for the benefit of all of us. Mahamadu Bawumia will rig the elections. The executives in the MPP, they will rig the elections. Abronye Campagn, Chairman voting in Ayomajuni say they are going to be selective who vote and who doesn't vote. They are going to use the party, also Bawumia, a whole party army. They are going to they will win, they will rig. But after rigging, yenya ya bodam, yenya ye Jimmy, yenya ye nimi nyansana. Are we the ones who are going to extend a hand to? Also, Abronye yes anyuma we nyina. Bawumia nimi nyansa. Kobeka Abronye. You know, they are okay Canada no wedding. I want to make a statement on what the things you are saying. So Bawumia, an intelligent politician, Obefra Abronye Shademaka say, you know something? We might need these people because we win the elections. We are going to rig. In fact, the way you are going by your conversation and now your communication, MYA, we are regional chairman. You are not just anybody in the party. I am going to speak against what you are doing. And what I'm going to do is say, I am going to tell you to tone down and so that we should all come together and have a healthy campaign. After that, you can go back and start doing your things. Do that, Keke. It is called for the optics. Your politics. We are strategists. My politics are chair. But you see, Bawumia is looking on. He's watching Abronye. He's watching Chairman Wontumi. He's watching these boys. They are empowering them. Fanti Komedimo and Kwasiadio Moye. These people, Bawumia is still sponsoring them because they want to destroy people. Not just destroy them. They want to take them out of the political cycle. And what Bawumia does want to do to Kennedy is say, I'm person good anymore to the point Kennedy, baby, that is why this boy can sit on Wontumi TV to say, Kennedy are bottom. No, the boss Bawumia bottom.
Because they need direction, they need purpose. Now we be deal call for them. Me boss ye ni tu ho adwuma o. Ye mi ni ti so da. Nipa me ni adwuma ye mi ni tu so da. Na say nipa ye bia ni tu so man ko say on contest election ni ya kwahin. Obi a what can be party. Me boss ye ni tu ho adwuma o. Ye mi ni ti so da. Nipa me ni adwuma ye mi ni tu so da. Na say nipa ye bia ni tu so man ko say on contest election ni ya kwahin. Obi a what can be party. Me boss ye ni tu ho adwuma o. Ye mi ni ti so da. Nipa me ni adwuma ye mi ni tu so da. Na say nipa ye bia ni tu so man ko say on contest election ni ya kwahin. Obi a what can be party. Me boss ye nya ni tu ho adwuma o. Ye mia ni ti so da. Nipa me ni adwuma ye mia ni tu so da. Na sa nipa ye bia ni tu so man ko so contest election ni akwahin. Obi a what can give party?
Sad, man. This is sad. Bawumia betu Kennedy or party nim. Hey, this is sad, man. And Obi Beka say, oh Kevin, MPP asem me can't bear remember me tight MPP. Fine. The leadership is bad, it's terrible. But what I am seeing at time, yeah, it's terrible. At time. It is disgusting. The MPP ni I'm actually who I'm sure the EOCO, but this is bad. And it hurts me. Kennedy is not good for his health. This going on. Kennedy ba national boy we. And this boy sits on Wontumi TV near man at time. Enrichi Kennedy Agyapong, the campaign communicator, lead communicator, or call Wontumi radio so almost cancel show no. Almost almost penny no. Kennedy Agyapong, the campaign no. You see the poor customer campaign no. Call Wontumi radio so I kasa. Almost try show because one funny Jimmy nko. You see, so the platforms no, they have built it to attack Kennedy, and they have to because Kennedy. This is what your record shows. Adia why you know and ankwara de maun. The showdown now. Imbrebi o calling for war. Imbrebi o say Mahama. Imbrebi o can someone. These people were watching you. They were listening. They were taking inspiration. Are you blaming me? Are you blaming them? You need to blame yourself. But are you going to be stupid to at the end of the day tell people following you to go and follow Bawumia after doing this? No. Then you are not human. Then you have no integrity. Now we need answer. Because from what is going on, it is a deliberate attack to destroy you as a person. I can tell you on authority, you cannot beat Bawumia. The system has rigged the elections there already. Hey, yeah. Me, I keep saying, I feel bad for you, Kennedy. Bawumia, a say party, no, will destroy everything. It is not worth following. It is not worth investing in. How can a regional chairman sit on TV and boldly say this?
Abona wa bono region no eduru say ye ko polling station abona me na me ye ho adwuma enti wa wote WhatsApp platform so aso ko pe MPB atunu ebeduru na adin nim because won to bi me say won to bi wani samu pass abona nso aba no won to bi because me nya sore ne me nya ti free ne ye mfa homa ntwe machire ede se me kwa koduru ba bi asese me katre car no me ye apostle Kojo Kyeremanteng me car break nim nti car no kwa me de me sabo car no mu ana car na nkasa agina me nye break ntum nti me ka say wontu bia polling station one me make sure say it's a matter of phone call nam si nipa sumasi mon kra na free system no me no wawie ati mun nya dede no. This is not the first time
obi amu habia no 1998 say you repeat omo to aba 1996 ebia na mo amo to 2003 2023 yes I repeat mo say mo to aba 2026 ebia I say and you say repeat you until the master say I am Bawumia and you repeat you say before because say you have na mama baako na papa baako no muwa na say adibie baako no betra first ta for mo ba biase aye Isaac ne Rebecca ana mo wo ye emramu no ene bibia mu no na Isaac say opese Esau ene bi na ade ana na yire eso say opese Jacob ne ni na ade aso so
kebibi She bibi. Party not say. But what I can tell you, Kennedy, didn't say, you know, it is up to you. I know you are swallowing a lot of things. It is better you be yourself than to allow these rats to kill you. Be yourself, Kennedy. You are not yourself. Be yourself. Let the people in the party know who you are. Let Ghanaians know who you are. We don't even know who you are again. And internet rats like these can sit on TV and say, wabodam. Nobody respects you again. Be yourself. Be yourself. Let the people know who you are. Are you going to go back and support these people after all these derogatory things? A man from do which some have integrity, but not because of politics in tea. Bawumia deliberately runs you through the shit. Be yourself. When you are yourself, you are a proud man. Right now, I don't see you as a man who is proud. I see you as a political slave. You are soaking pain because of power. You are soaking insults, disrespect because of power. The same people dragging you through shit are going to tell you to kneel and walk behind them for them to be given bigger power. Are you okay, Kennedy? We are okay. Think about this. They will rig the elections, whether you like it or not. But the people behind you are yedi or matem. Sankura weti TV so kasa wa bodam ebi ka wo yiri ka wo ma. Nipa ya set your almost sell integrity. The omo yano is not going to be recovered again. Are you going to say party in tea? You are going to follow Bawumia around the country as a dog? Are you going to say party in tea? Uno supporters ebedi Bawumia and Sankura wechi as a dog? What the dignity to be ebedi Bawumia chi say kramain. Na compare kuni afro the didn't afro. Unya junso krobo. It is because of something. Be yourself, Kennedy. Be yourself. My name is Kwabena Agyarko. Ochina Mijinim. We will discuss Ghana. We are all messengers who are ready and willing to speak truth to power. God bless you. God bless me. Cheers. Good night. Gi.
Thanks for watching. Like and share the video. You can also drop your comment. Please don't forget to subscribe. Click on the bell to turn on the notification.